Morning. Stacking these seed vials with Lunix lettuce. Winter is right around the corner with the frost, snow up in the hills, mountains. Hibernation. The ground is ready to sleep. And the seeds, I gave them a fridge. They call it, what's the word for it? When you put a seed through a cold treatment. So seed cold treatment, I believe is the name for it. And that's giving them a natural winter through the refrigerator, or some seeds can handle the freezer. So I've kept these in the fridge. In my past, I've kept some of these in the freezer, which why his roots are so strong. And this time I didn't want to hurt anything, risk anything, so I kept them in the fridge a little safer. And them still getting their cold treatment. So these seeds are looking so good, super dark, a lot of color, great harvest. This is all from the front yard. I'd say about 100 Lunixes. I'm sure there's a little more. And they all produce seeds a couple cycles. Instead of me killing the plant off, I just hedged it, topped the head with the seeds, and it gave me more seeds later. So very, very lucky and blessed to practice this concept. I've got a few kale plants, lettuce plants that are going on 4th year now. And they've turned into like a bonsai kind of vibe. And the only way for me to even keep them going like that is plant transplants in, bringing them inside. Some survived because it was a warm winter. We don't know what this winter's gonna bring. So really, really cool how nature adapts, just like we do. We are so like Mother Nature. Living cells. For this Lunix vialing seed packaging that I'm doing, I really want this to be a motivation, encouragement for someone to put a seed in the ground. And it's not going to be just any kind of seed. This is actually a really nice plant, Lunix. Very tender tissue throughout the whole seed to bolt. When I say bolt, that's when it starts bolting and the whole plant gets a lot tougher, hardier to be able to create those seeds. It like transitions into game mode, baby making mode, seed making mode. And it's called bolting. The plant gets hardy. And in general, tissue, plant tissue, lettuce, you're supposed to eat the lettuce, right? Tissue, leaves, they'll get hard on you. They're not going to be as tender and gentle as like the very beginning of the plant growth. So with me saying that, this Lunix lettuce is tender throughout the whole plant's life cycle. And that has been another massive reason beyond its long growth pattern. It doesn't bush out. It's not a big giant cluster of leaves on the ground. It stretches out and grows long up. So I can grow a lot tighter canopy, root system, a lot more plants in the same area, and now I have a lot higher, taller production of leaves. Now I might be losing on the size of the leaves, like indica with sativa in cannabis world. You got bigger flower, less flower, smaller flower. Though there's pluses and benefits in both worlds. Maybe someday I'll be able to cross some cool little lettuces with massive leaves and bigger canopy. I don't know yet. I'm still in this game without knowing what I'm doing. They don't teach this stuff, actually. It's like self-hand taught. The basics, but I'm bad with names. They all want us to have a name for everything. But yeah, eyes don't lie. And weather, seasons, they're hard on us, on all of us. Winter's not easy. Summer's not easy. You got cold, you got heat, environments, working with it or against it. So anyways, we adapt. And I'm enjoying this whole process of now perfecting to where I feel comfortable allowing this on a serious, massive release, seed release. And I want this to be like a community blog, possibly, where everybody posts on their journey of these seeds. I don't want to rush into just throwing out 100,000 plus lettuce seeds, cannabis seeds, onion seeds, barrage seeds. So right now I've got 1,000 vials. I invested $16. Shout out to Amazon Prime for all the connections, prices, amazing. Thank you, Bezo. With this emotion, I can't wait to order another 10,000 vials once this movement starts flowing. Though these vials are naked, I need them labeled, I need them packaged. So the question is, do I just throw a sticker on top of the seal head with a barcode or something? Is my pig out front? This is not funny. Pig sound like it was in the front yard. Yeah, there's got to be a way for me to link all my seed movement that I'm about to be making, and plants, clones, the whole 9 yards, shipping, going to be dialed in. The packaging, we're working on it. We're shipping clones now live, and plants live. So I really want the team that isn't in it for the money. They have to have the heart for this. I'm sure there's going to be room for the money vibe. Go hustle, go get it, whatever it takes. You might not even know how to grow. You're in it to get your paycheck. And you like the atmosphere. You get where I'm going with this. So I really want the team to be bulletproof. And the foundation, the rock foundation, it's going to be passion. It's going to be the real hearts that are really in it for the roots, for the soil, for the love of plants, for the love of organics, for the love of creativity, of what we can naturally as humans now, beyond technology, cross-pollination though, understanding how serious it can be done. But imagine now with technology, how fast we can really create. Everything needs to be balanced. I get it. We're not looking to make an apple with a real head on it. Some legs coming out of it. No. But imagine some cool stuff if you really have the heart for it. I'm not talking about a lot of, hey, I want to throw something together. No. That's why I'm still down here on such a strong statement of where I didn't want to sell myself short. I didn't want to sell myself out for money, for the laws, for the regulations. There's more to this the more I'm digging. I can't believe I just found an ancient Indian gold mine, river gold mine. It's a riverbed that we've been sitting on, we've been digging on it. It's around here. It's the whole dang swamp. But it funnels down. It funneled down in the ancient times as everything's been sinking. We've been looking for this vein. And I'm not saying I found it, but I'm definitely close to it. And that's exciting. Something new. Beyond the clay, the soil that I'm now learning more and more about. And the laws and regulations won't allow me to sell this, won't allow me to move it across states. I don't think I'm even allowed to really move it out of my land, my property here, residentially. That's how strict it could be, should be, and might be. So, a few things that are in action, in motion, literally. I don't want to sit around and pray on things as hard as I've been praying, wishing on some real solid stars. 2 more dream work. And these vials, oh, very nice, very affordable. They're lab kind of vials, so very good seal on them. Liquid doesn't spill. Very nice click. Takes some effort to pop these lids off. And you can get them in different sizes. Really cool. I almost went with the smaller size. There's 2 other smaller sizes. I almost went with a smaller size. I'm glad I went with the 0.5s. So yes, filling up these Lunexes. I got plenty of cannabis right now. And then I'm going to move on to Barrage, which is another special, beautiful plant that I've been propagating and plant selective breeding since 2019. Baker Creek Rare Seeds, rareseeds.com. I believe they're in Mississippi, Missouri. Mississippi's is, I think it's the one. Nice 400-acre farm, I believe. I don't think they're too big. And their varieties come from all over the world. That's what makes them so special. They have their regulars, tomatoes, lettuces, the vegetables, the herbs, the trees, but they have all kinds of rare exotics that come in seasonally. And that's what makes it fun to go shop on their website. American. They're family owned. They take pride in their work. There's a few benefits to their movement that I support. And the prices are actually unbelievably affordable. Somebody like that, I would think, would want to not move as much product and price it a little more. They're selling out. Their stuff goes so fast, it's not funny, especially if it's exotics, seasonals. They love what they do. You can see it in their catalogs. Well, hopefully you all enjoying the progress that I would love to edit into a movie, and not just these short films and videos, clips. They're fun. I'm having fun when I'm learning actually how to use technology. I haven't had a real serious camera since last year's Black Friday. That's funny. Last year's Black Friday, I went to Best Buy to get my new camera phone because I broke my camera phone last year in the summer during my birthday. And long story short, I almost got a new camera like 2 months later after my birthday, but I was like, Mom, it's okay. It's too late. I'm just gonna wait it off. I don't want to see anybody got it for me. I'm gonna do it on my own. Black Friday's coming up, sales, this and that. So I finally wait long enough, go into Best Buy, and this guy helps me out with on sale. First off, the camera shouldn't even be out. some kind of test run. And the thing with it is the camera itself, the quality, 4X quality that it was shooting, it was like a $1,500 camera quality. But the speed of it, everything else behind it is low quality. So at that moment, it was like a $400 camera shooting like a $1,500 camera, and with the Black Friday, or maybe it was even like a $500-600 camera, because the camera I was supposed to get was 200. That's all I had to exchange. He's like, yo, let's pay a little extra, $150 more, 100 more, and get this. I'm like, all right, let's roll with it. Then he runs me for a credit line. They get a $5,000 credit line where I go shopping later and get. I got X5, I got the stands, I got the TV, I got the laptop. Oof, a few things where it all adds up. Big freezer. Oh man. And trying to now put it all together. Learn how all the equipment works. Finally having this technology under my hands. So from apps to editing, the Insta360, the X models changed, but the program software hasn't. So I'm just getting my hands dirty right now, figuring out a little bit of everything. Geez, the timing. I'm working with low technology right now, where the speed is so long, everything's so long, but quick enough to where it's getting things done. So I'm not complaining, but it's exciting for the next waves, the next steps, from the new technology coming out to where I'm just gonna get faster internet. Finally, what is it called? Underground. It's called underground cable or something. AT&T has. It's funny. My mom has been paying AT&T for like 25 years. It's unbelievable amount of money, and she's still sticking around because she wants to be committed. Great, enough service. They haven't. They're a big company. They're not out of business. But man, fiber cable. I can't get it at my house. And now we have so much other cheaper apps and programs where it's just like, what are we even paying for? $150 with AT&T for some channels that I don't even use, and internet that barely even runs? It makes no sense. And it's sad because my mom is so busy, kind of in my situation, where she can't even wrap her mind around, beyond her English, not even there, to even sit down and get this done. The time is most important, and then her English. So I'm like, Mom, let's do this and that, and there's excuses on excuses, and I'm just over. It's like, man, $150 for me a month is like, are you kidding me? I better be getting the best of the best and using the stuff out of it. Where I'm not getting the best out of the best, I need better technology, and nobody wants to connect the dots the right way. It's just sick, and they don't care about the money as much as they're crying about everything being so expensive and this and that. Sorry, I'm doing a little rambling right now, but it's frustrating when you've got so much momentum, so much food on the table, and there's nobody to feed, or if they do want to eat, maybe they're just like animals after it. You hear me? They don't want to take pride in the creativity part. Maybe they're just starving and hungry and need to eat and then get creative. I don't know what, who, and when, where, how all this is getting so ugly. Cultures coming together where people don't know how to tie a tie. That was not a blow. It's sad. A lot of people don't have fathers. You don't have to come from a third world country village to not know how to tie a tie. I'm speaking from experience. It's wild. The guy that taught me how to tie a tie was at Nordstrom's store. It's funny. After my father died. The guy that taught me how to put on dress shoes the right way, as a gentleman, Nordstrom's. Art of Mall. So it's beautiful how we're all taught different times, different ways. And we're moving this main life objective. Live, love, and love. Oh, this life. Hopefully you all having a beautiful, blessed day. Never give up.